Hello students, welcome to Sridhar Jalapati Aptitude Classes, an initiative of Triumphant Training Solutions. In this video, I'm going to explain you a topic called dice. I'm sure you are here to watch the video by looking at the thumbnail. And this is one of the most requested topic by the students in the last few days. Earlier, people used to ask the questions from this topic called dice from PSUs in PSU exams like RRB, SSC, banking industry like bank POs, bank clerks, SI constable exams. But now in the last 2 years, people have started asking these questions from this topic in IT recruitment as well. Like TCS has included questions from DICE in the last year in their NQT exam. In Capgemini also, they have introduced something called game-based aptitude. And in that game-based aptitude, they are including few questions from this topic called DICE. And I've seen most of the students struggling to answer the questions from DICE because it appears to be a little confusing if you don't know the basics, if you do not know the logics or shortcuts. By the way, in this DICE topic, there are two types of questions. One is finding the element adjacent or opposite to a face. You will be given with the different views of DICE, and using that you have to find adjacent or opposite element to a particular face. The other one is when a paper is folded in the form of dice, how it look like. So these are the two types of questions. In this video, I'm going to explain you type 1 questions. So that's why I titled this video as part 1. And if you watch this video till the end, I'm sure you will find it very convenient and comfortable to answer any question from dice within 10 seconds. You hardly require 10 seconds to answer the questions if you watch this video till the end. Let us start our discussion. And before that, do not forget to subscribe my channel. If you are here to watch my video for the first time, do subscribe because you will get all the notifications. And at the end, after watching the video, if you like my explanation, do like the video. Do not forget to comment, and at the same time share this video with as many as you can, those who are in need of this topic, who are preparing for different kind of exams. So let's start. Now, first of all, when it comes to dice, there are two types of dice: standard dice, general dice. What is standard dice? What is general dice? Standard dice is something what we see in our day-to-day life. That is the one which we use to play Ludo, the one which we use to play different types of games. By the way, in case of dice, the dice can be having numbers from 1 to 6 or letters from A to F or different symbols. It can have anything on their faces. Normally we see numbers or letters, or it can have any other symbols as well. So what is standard dice? First of all, a dice in which sum of opposite faces 7 is called a standard dice. If sum of the two opposite faces is 7, we call it a standard dice. For example, this is something like standard dice. This is also something like standard dice. Now in standard dice, let's say if this is a face with number 6, then what is opposite to this? There are 6 dots on it, right? What is the number you will see opposite to it? 1, because some of them should be 7. And this is a face with 3 dots. Then what is the number you will see opposite to it? A face with 4 dots, because some of them should be 7. And this is a face with 5 dots. Then how many dots you will see on the face opposite to it? 2, because some of them should be 7. So if the sum of the opposite faces is 7, we call it as standard dice. And in standard dice, since there is no chance to ask variety of questions, you cannot expect more number of questions from standard dice. In fact, you don't get questions from standard dice in the exam, because it is very simple. In standard dice, sum of the opposite faces is 7, so you can find the number accordingly. But when it comes to general dice, here sum of opposite faces is not 7. Sum of opposite faces is not 7. For example, you can see here, these are the 3 different views of a general dice. These are 3 different view of a general dice. Now you can see here, adjacent faces is 7. Here also adjacent, sum of 2 adjacent faces is 7. So this is not standard dice. This is called general dice. Right? Is it clear? First of all, what is standard dice, general dice? Standard dice is nothing but the standard one in which the sum of opposite faces is 7. The one which we see in day-to-day life. Whereas general dice, sum of opposite faces is not 7. Okay. Now, what kind of questions you will get from standard dice? As I said, there is no scope to ask too many questions. even if you have one view, you can find the faces opposite to it when it comes to standard dice. Let us say if I give you a dice like this, right? Let's say this is 3, this is 2, then this is 1. Then what is the face opposite to 3? Obviously 4. What is the face opposite to 1? 6. What is the face opposite to 2? 5. How can you say that? Because some of the opposite faces should be 7. So here 3 is opposite to 4, or 3 and 4 opposite faces, 1 and 6 opposite faces, 2 and 5 opposite faces, right? For example, you can see here, this is a face with 6 dots. Then on opposite to it, you will see a face with 1 single dot. This is a face with 5 dots. On opposite to that, you will see a face with 2 dots. This is a face with 4 dots. On opposite to it, you will see a face with 3 dots. Similarly here, this is a face with number 2. Opposite to that, you will see a face with number 5. This is a face with the number 3. So opposite to that, you will see a number with face with number 4. And this is a face with number 6. Opposite to that, you will see a face with number 1. So as I said, sum of them is 7. So that's why you don't get too many questions from standard dice. They are very simple, and one view is enough to find opposite faces. But when it comes to general dice, in general dice, we do have two types of questions. One, when one number is common, you will be given with the different views. You will be given with the different views of the dice of a single dice, different views of a single dice. When you are given with the different views of a single dice, when there is one number common, one element common, I can say one element common, because it can be number or dots or symbol, whatever symbol. When one element is common, how to answer? And second type of dice questions, when there are two elements common. Here you can see in these two views, 3 is common, one element is common, whereas here 5 as well as 3, two elements are common. So in case of general dice, we have two types of questions, one element common, two element common, when we are given with the different views of a dice. How to answer in each case? First, we will see how to answer the generalized questions when one element is common in the different views of the dice. Here, where as 3 is common, so you have to take that common element first. In this dice, take the common element, write the other numbers in either clockwise or anti-clockwise. You can go clockwise or anti-clockwise, but whichever you follow, you have to follow the same thing in both the dice. You cannot do clockwise in one dice and anti-clockwise in other dice. You have to do the same in both. Suppose if I follow clockwise direction, I have to follow the same thing in other dice also. Now let us follow clockwise direction. So from 3, if I write in clockwise, this is called clockwise direction, right? The direction in which the hands of the clock move is called clockwise direction. So 3, 4, 2. I have to write the numbers in clockwise. Similarly here also, this is the common element, right? So we start with that common element and then write in clockwise direction 5, 6, 3, 5, 6. So that means it is very clear that here 2 and 6 are opposite, 4 and 5 are opposite. 2 and 6 opposite, 4 and 5 opposite faces. What about 3 here? Now, in all these numbers, which element is missing? 1 is missing, right? We have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1 is missing. So the one which is missing is opposite to this common surface, common element, which is 3. So 3 is opposite to 1. So this is how we can find when one element is common. I repeat, when one element is common, from the common element, we start with that. We write the other numbers in clockwise direction. So here 3, 4, 2, whereas here 3, 5, 6. So we write like this 3, 4, 2, 3, 5, 6. So here 2, 6 opposite, 4, 5 opposite, and 3 is the element which is common. Now what is the element which is missing here? 1. So 1 and 3 are opposite. Okay. When two elements are common, you just have to ignore the two common elements. That is 5, 3, 5, 3 common elements. Then 1 and 2 are opposite here. 1 and 2 are opposite. I repeat, when two elements are common, we ignore those two common elements. Then remaining two elements, that is 1 and 2, are opposite to each other here. These are two opposite faces. That means 1 is opposite to 2 or 2 is opposite to 1. Remaining we cannot find with the data provided. We cannot find with the data provided. If you have other views, you can find out. Right? Let us answer some questions. As I said, watch till the end. If you are watching this video or if you are trying to learn this topic for the first time, One or two examples definitely not sufficient to understand. Initially you'll get confusion, but that we can overcome with different questions. In this video I've included 15 plus questions to make it easy for you, so you try to solve along with me. Okay, right. Here is the first question. I'll give you 20 seconds. Read the question and you answer first quickly. Right. Here is the question. A dice as numbered from 1 to 6 such that the sum of opposite faces are always 7, which is nothing but standard dice. This is standard dice. Which of the following is the correct view of the dice? So in standard dice, sum of the opposite faces should be 7. So when sum of the opposite faces is 7, adjacent faces sum cannot be 7. Here adjacent faces sum is 7, so this cannot be the view. Here adjacent faces sum is 7, this cannot be the view. And here adjacent faces sum 5 plus 2 7, this cannot be view. So this is obviously, this is the view of the standard dice. As sum of opposite faces is 7, then sum of adjacent faces cannot be 7. Sum of adjacent faces cannot be 7. So in except C, in all options A, B, D, as sum of adjacent faces is 7, this cannot be the view. It's simple question. Next one. I'll give you 10 seconds. Answer quickly. Fast. You have to practice. Just watching the video will not help you. Watching like a movie or listening like songs will not help you. You have to involve yourself. Try the question. You will get the answer. Right. Here is the answer. Faces of cube are marked with number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If two views of cube are shown below, what will be there on the opposite face of 6? What will be there on the opposite face of 6? By the way, obviously this is not a standard dice. This is not a standard dice. How do you know this is not a standard dice? Because adjacent faces sum is 7. When adjacent faces is sum is 7, obviously it is not standard dice. In standard dice, opposite faces sum should be 7. Opposite faces sum should be 7. So obviously this is not a standard dice. Then for general dice, as I said, there should be either one element common or two elements common. One element common or two elements common. But here if you see in both the views, no element is common here. When no element is common, you cannot find the faces opposite to the given face. You cannot find the two faces which are opposite, because we don't have any rule like some of them is this or some of them is that in general dice. So we should have one element common or two elements common. Here no element is common. We cannot find opposite face of 6 or opposite face of 5, opposite face of 2, 4, 1, 3. For any face, we cannot find the opposite because the data is not sufficient, right? Let's move to the next question quickly. Again, 10 seconds time. Try the question. Faces of a cube are marked with A, B, C, D, E, F. If two views of cube are as shown below, what will be there on the face opposite to E? Your time starts now. Right, here is the answer. I'm sure you might have got the answer. Here also, there is no common element. Whether that is number or element or symbol, whatever it is, there is no common element. A, B, D, C, E, F, since there is no common element, cannot be found. You cannot find the opposite faces. Let's move to the next question. Faces of a cube are marked with number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If two views of cube are as shown below, what will be there on the top when 2 is at the bottom? What will be there on the top when 2 will be there at the bottom? Nothing but you're asked to find the face opposite to 2. So 10 seconds. Your time starts now. Right, here is the answer. So is there any common element? Yes. First of all, this is not a standard dice. How do you know? Here sum of two adjacent faces is 7. So this is not a standard dice. This is obviously general dice. Now in case of general dice, we have a common element 3. So when common element 3 is there, what I said, you write the numbers either in clockwise direction or anti-clockwise direction starting from the common element. So in first dice 3, I'm writing in clockwise direction 3, 6, 2, 3, 6, 2. And here also clockwise direction 3, 4, 1. So obviously now 1 and 2 are opposite, 4 and 6, 1 and 2 are opposite, 4 and 6 are opposite, and 3 is common. What is missing here? 5 is missing. So 3 and 5 are opposite. Here 5 is missing, so 3 and 5 are opposite. You are asked to find what is at the top when 2 is at the bottom. So 2 is opposite to 1, therefore answer 1. Simple, right? One common element. So from that we have written the other elements in clockwise direction. So 2 and 1 opposite, 6 and 4 opposite, 3 and 5 opposite. Because the element which is missing is here 5. Right. Next question, quickly. Faces of a cube are marked with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. If two views of cube are as shown below, what will be there on the face opposite to face 4? 10 seconds. Your time starts now. Right. Now here is the answer. Here also you can see two elements common, 3 common, 1 common. When two elements are common, as I said, remaining two numbers are opposite to each other. So 4 and 2 are opposite to each other. So what is the number which is opposite to face 4? 2. When two elements are common, you just have to ignore those two common elements. So remaining two faces are opposite. So 4 and 2 are opposite here. You're asked to find opposite to 4, which is 2. Simple, that's it. Hardly 5 seconds, I can say. Next question. If the faces of a cube are marked with the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, if two views of this cube are as shown below, what will be there on the face opposite to 5? You are asked to find the face opposite to 5. Right. So here also you can see two elements common, 3, 3 common, 2, 2 common. If I ignore, so remaining 5 and 6, 5 and 6 are opposite to each other. You're asked to find the element opposite to 5, which is 6. That's it. So answer 6. Next question. Faces of a cube are marked with A, B, C, D, E, and F. If two views of cube are as shown below, what will be there on the face opposite face B? What will be there on the face opposite to face B? 5 seconds. Time is up. Here is the answer. So here also you can see A is common on both dice. C is also common on both dice. So remaining B and E are opposite. So what is opposite to B? E. Okay, right. Now these are one type of questions. Don't think that this is all about dice. We do have different types of questions also. Next one, quickly. As I said, watch the video till the end so that you will learn the topic completely. You will be able to answer any question which is given in the exam after watching this video. So here is the question. Two positions of a dice are shown below. When three dots are when three dots are at the top, how many will be there at the bottom? So nothing but you're asked to find the face opposite to 3 dots. You're asked to find the face opposite to 3 dots. 5 seconds time. Your time starts now. Right, here is the answer. So any common element here, this is a face with four dots, this is a face with 4 dots, so these two are common elements. So we have one element common in both views. When one element is common, how do we answer? So we start with that element and we write the remaining. So I'm converting the dots into numbers. So this is a face with 4 dots and remaining elements in clockwise direction 4, 5, 1. 4, 5, 1 clockwise direction. Next, this is a face with 4. From there, I have to start remaining in clockwise direction. So next to 4, 4, 2, 4, 2, and then 6. Right? 4, 2, 6. So obviously here 1 and 6 are opposite. 1 and 6 are opposite. 5 and 2 are opposite. And 4, 4 common. So what is the number missing here? 3. So 3 and 4 are opposite to each other. You're asked to find when 3 dots are on the top, how many will be there at the bottom? So what is opposite to 3? 4. So there will be 4 dots opposite to 3. Right? Yes. Next question. faces of a cube are marked with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. If 3 views of cube are, now so far we have answered only 2 views questions. You will be given with 3, 4, 5 views also. Here 3 views are given, and the 3 views are as follows. What will be there on the face opposite to 5? 10 seconds time, quickly find out your answer. Time is up. So here is the answer. Now, out of the 3 views, look for 2 views where there is one common element. If I take these two elements are common, 6, 5, 6, 5. Similarly, if I take these two, again 3, 5, 3, 5, 2 common elements are there. So I look for 2 views where there is only one common element. So can I go for first and third? Like if I name as A, B, C, or if I name them as first view, second view, third view. So I'm taking first and third. In the first view and third view, there is only one element common. In the first view and third view, there is only one element common, which is 3. Right? So, sorry, which is 5. 5 is common. 5 is common. So I'm taking 5 in the first dice, first view, and writing the remaining in clockwise direction. 5, 6, 4. So here also 5 is the common element. So from that, writing the remaining elements in clockwise direction. 5, 2, 3. So now 4 and 3 opposite, 6 and 2 opposite, 4 and 3 opposite, 6 and 2 opposite. What is missing here? 1. So 5 and 1 opposite. You're asked to find the face opposite to 5. So obviously opposite to 5, face 5 is 1. So answer option D. Simple, right? Here, why I took view 1 and view 3? Because in view 1 and view 3, only one element is common. Whereas if I take view 1 and view 2, 2 elements are common. View 2 and view 3 also with the 2 elements common. So that's why I took 1 and 3, because there is only one element common. And when one element is common, it is easy to find the opposite faces. Next question. Again, we are given with 3 views. You're asked to find the face opposite to 1. Quickly, 10 seconds, find your answer. You try first. As I said, you must try every question. Just watching the video will not help you. You have to involve yourself, as this is a very important topic in examination point of view. Right. Here is the answer. So again, if I take first view and second view, 2 elements are common, 2, 4, 2, 4. Similarly, if I take second view and third view, again 2 elements are common, 2, 3, 2, 3. So therefore, I'm taking first view and third view, first and third. So if I take again first and third, only one element is common, that is 2. Element 2 is common. So as element 2 is common, so I start with 2, writing all the numbers in clockwise direction. So 2, 4, 6 in these dice. Whereas here clockwise direction 2, 5, 3. As I said, in both the dice you should write clockwise direction 2, 5, 3. Okay, so now it is very clear that 6 and 3 are opposite, 4 and 5 are opposite. And what is the element which is missing here? 1. So 2 and 1 are opposite. 2 and 1 are opposite. You are asked to find the opposite face to 1, which is 2. As 2 and 1 are opposite, answer 2. Let's move to the next question. Which number is on the face opposite to 6? Here 3 views are given. You are asked to find which number is opposite to the face 6. Yes. So again, if I take first view and second view, only one element 4 is common. So from that, by taking that element with the remaining elements in clockwise direction, 4, 5, 1. Whereas here 4, 3, 6 clockwise direction. So now it is very clear that 1 and 6 are opposite, and 5 and 3 are opposite. And what is missing here? 2. So 2 and 4 are opposite. You're asked to find the face opposite to 6. So face opposite to 6 is 1. Therefore, answer B. Simple, right? Yes. Next question. Again, we are given with 3 different views, but a very tricky question. Which number lies at the bottom of the face of the dice 1? This is the dice which is given in 1. You're asked to find which number lies at the bottom of the face of the dice. So bottom of the face is nothing but you're asked to find the face opposite to 2. Bottom of the face of the dice 1 is nothing but you're asked to find the number opposite to 2. Right? Okay. So here in first and second, what is common? One element 1 is common. In first and second view, element 1 is common. This is common. So from that first dice with 1 as starting, remaining numbers in clockwise direction. So 1, 2, 3, right? Whereas second dice with 1 as a common element, remaining in clockwise direction, 1, 4, 6. So clearly 3 and 6 are opposite, 2 and 4 are opposite. What is missing here? 5. So 1 and 5 opposite. So what are the opposite now elements here? 3, 6 and 2, 4 and 1, 5. You're asked to find the opposite element to 2, which is 4. So answer 4, first option. Okay, right. Next question. Which number? Here you are given with 4 views. Whatever the number of views are given, we always look for one element common first, otherwise 2 elements. So we can solve with one element common, that is easy. Now in the first 2 views, again one element is common, 4 is common in the first 2 views, right? So I'm taking 4 here and remaining numbers in clockwise direction, 4, 6, 5. So here also 4, remaining numbers in clockwise direction, 4, 1, 2. So now these two are opposite, these two are opposite, and what is the element missing here? 3. So 3 and 4. So you're asked to find opposite to 4, as 3 and 4 are opposite. So answer 3. Right? Simple? Yes. We do have some more models, so do watch the video till the end. Do not skip in between. Next question. Identify the number when top is 5, what will be at the bottom? When top is 5, what will be at the bottom? So you're asked to find opposite to 5. So I'll give you 5 seconds, quickly answer this. You're comfortable now, right? So you need to answer the question in a quicker manner than what you used to take the time before watching the video. Right. So here in first 2 views, which is common? 3 is common. So taking 3 as starting element, remaining in clockwise direction, 3, 4, 2. Here 3, 5, 1. So 1 and 2 are opposite. Then 4 and 5 opposite. And what is missing here? 6. So 3 and 6 opposite. You're asked to find the face opposite to 5. Face opposite to 5 is 4. Therefore answer 4. Face opposite to 5 is 4. Next question. Yeah, these are the questions what I've selected from this. I think if you are able to understand these questions, if you're able to answer this, then definitely you'll be able to answer any question from this topic called dice. As I said, there are 2 types of questions: standardized questions, generalized questions. But you don't get standardized questions because in standardized, sum of opposite faces is 7. So using that logic, you can answer the remaining. But when it comes to general dice, you will be given with 1 element common or 2 elements common, and we answered all the type of questions. So if you like my explanation, like the video, do not forget to comment and do share this with all the people who need it. If you are watching my video for the first time, do subscribe to my channel so that you will get notification about all the videos. Okay, thank you.